We've all been there before. And if not, you may have to look forward to it. You're in Facebook jail. It's very frustrating, maybe a little bit scary. You're unsure of what that means next, especially if you've been nurturing so many prospects and you have lots of Facebook friends and you may never get to talk to them again. And now you're in this negative spiral of, oh no, what is going to happen? Don't worry, I've got you covered. If you've ever been in Facebook jail, this episode is for you. So stick around. You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.
So before I come in here and record my podcast episodes, I always jot down a few notes. And I was just about to sit down to record this and I go, let me open up my notes and see what I have. And literally the only thing that it says is don't panic. And I thought that was so funny. So yes, that is true. If you are in Facebook jail, what do you do next? First things first, don't panic. Also, when you get in Facebook jail, and I tell this to all of my team who's in my Facebook account, hands off. As soon as you've gotten an error that says you're in Facebook jail, then you want to take your hands off the keyboard, you want to sign out of Facebook, and you want to leave it alone. So let's talk about what it looks like when you are in Facebook jail, because there isn't an alert that says, hi, you're in Facebook jail. What you might notice is if you've been commenting a lot in a lot of groups, it might have a red mark when you try to hit submit for your comment, and it'll highlight the comment in red and it'll say, cannot do this now, or something to that effect. Or maybe you're trying to send a message to someone and it just won't go through. It'll highlight in red. It'll say, try again later. Or you might get a notification that pops up onto your screen that says, you can't post or comment for 7 days. And it might even say, this is because you previously posted something that didn't follow our community standards. And it might also say you won't be able to go live for however many hours. You might see something that says this feature is temporarily blocked. You recently posted something that violates Facebook policies, so you're temporarily blocked from using this feature. And then it'll say, for more information, visit the Help Center. You might get a notification that says action blocked, which says you're temporarily restricted from performing certain actions on Facebook. This is because there's been some unusual activity detected on your account, and your account will be limited until, and it'll give you the date. You might see a notification that says your post goes against our community standards, so only you can see it. And you might get a notification that says you can't use this feature at the moment. We limit how often you can post, comment, or do other things in a given amount of time in order to help protect the community from spam. You can try again later. There may be even more. But if you get anything like this, it means you are in Facebook jail. I don't want you to panic because you can get out of Facebook jail. It really depends what you violated, which rule you broke, and that will determine how long you're in Facebook jail for. So when it comes to commenting, I want you to remember to go slow. You don't want to copy, paste, and respond to everybody. So if you have a viral post and you want to respond to everyone to boost your engagement and also to show that you care and you're building a relationship with everybody, you don't want to post the same thing word for word, and you don't want to do it quickly. A good example is on my birthday, I had hundreds of comments or posts on my page, and I wanted to comment to every single person and say thank you. If I had just said thank you, ! To every single person, and I was copy pasting, I'd get put in Facebook jail. And in fact, that is what happened. I knew from experience that I wouldn't be able to respond to everybody in one day. So I actually put on my to-do list for the 4 days after my birthday to just do a portion of all of the comments every day. So I was going slowly. So you don't do everything all at once. But also when you're sitting down to do that one chunk that you've set out to do, you don't want to do that all in one sitting as well. So for my birthday example, for some people I said thank you. For some people I said thanks a bunch. For some people I said thank you so much. And I changed up what those comments were. Because if you have the same comment word for word, you are alerting Facebook that you are a spammer, even if you are not spamming. I was just doing something nice. I was saying thank you to all of my birthday well-wishers. But it just alerted the algorithm, hey, this person is copy pasting a lot of comments. Let's shut her down. So I was in Facebook jail for a little bit, and it's fine. This has happened so many times to me now that I know how to deal with it. So you want to go really, really slow. You maybe want to do 10 comments in an hour, and that's it, and take a break. And if this is the first time you're commenting a lot on a viral post, 10 is a good number. If you have a lot of viral posts, you can slowly increase that over time. You can do 15 in a sitting, or you can do 20 in a sitting, but I would never do more than 20 comments in one sitting. And you want to make sure that you take a break for at least an hour. So you can work your way up in the amount of how many comments you can do, but if you're just starting out, 10 is the max, and then take a break for an hour and walk away. Hey, coaches and healers, it's time to feel supported in your business. Head on over to our free community to get access to my best resources for free. I'm talking marketing tips, business strategy, mindset, support, feedback, and so much more. Join now at spiritualwomenentrepreneurs.com. See you there. Now, when you get out of jail, you want to start with 10 or 15 over the next few days, and then you can slowly increase that. So what I'm saying here is if you are already at the 20 mark where you're allowed to do 20 comments and you haven't gotten in Facebook jail, and then all of a sudden you are in Facebook jail when you're coming back into Facebook after you've been given the opportunity to go back in and comment, don't start again at 20. Start at 10 over a few days, then go back to 15, and then slowly work your way up. Now, if you've been in jail, I want you to shut everything off and wait for 24 hours. You can still scroll through Facebook, but you can't post or comment. And even if you try to post or comment and you're able to and you're allowed to, I would recommend not doing that. Because, for example, if you were put in Facebook jail, you come back an hour later and you're allowed to post, and then you comment 2 times, you might get alerted as a spammer. So I really tell my team 24 hours, stay away. You can still scroll through. You can still message people in the messenger if you were put in Facebook jail for comments. Just don't comment. If you were put in Facebook jail for messenger, then stay away from messenger for 24 hours. Now, if you've been in jail and you waited the 24 hours and you tried again and you're still in jail, I would wait 3 days till you try again. And also, if you're going to comment on people's posts, maybe you have a viral post, you don't want to do more than 5 at a time if you had to wait those 3 days, and then you'll take a break. This way, Facebook doesn't feel like you're spamming anyone. And then over the next few days, you can increase. Now, if you are letting other people inside of your Facebook account using LastPass or any other way of getting people in the account, you want to be extra careful with getting put into Facebook jail. I do have people in my account and they're in different countries, which means I'm high alert for Facebook. So we are very, very careful with this. It's like a delicate dance. So if someone goes into your account that you have authorized using LastPass or any other password sharing software, Facebook might say, whoa, why do you have this login from this other country? Was this you? Now, you want to be on the phone with this person at the same time when they're trying to get in, because you may have to verify some questions. And if they're guessing or they're clicking around too often, you'll be put in Facebook jail and you can risk your Facebook account being shut down. So if somebody says, I'm getting in because I needed to help you, I'm your VA or something, and they get into your Facebook account, and then Facebook says, was this an error? You would say, this was me. You'd click on this was me. And then they might get a few questions. Do you want to verify an email? Do you want to verify by phone number? Do you want to verify by certain posts? If you verify by posts, it's going to show you 5 or 6 posts and say, which one of these are yours? Or it's going to show you 5 or 6 comments, which one of these are yours? Now, if you're in Facebook a lot, like I am, and you're commenting a lot, like I am, it is very hard to determine which comments are mine. So I never choose that option. Every time I've choose that option, I've been wrong, and it is frustrating and it is scary. So you can choose your email or you can choose your phone number. Now, I have a complicated Facebook. My phone number is not connected properly through Facebook. There was a glitch many years ago. So I actually use an app called Duo Mobile. This is to get 2-step authentication on my Facebook page, but it would not connect my phone number. So I was struggling with that. So I downloaded this app, Duo Mobile. What this does is when I'm put in Facebook jail or someone else on my team is trying to get into my account on my behalf, when it says, what is your code? I have to open up this app on my phone and it gives me a Facebook code, and I have 30 seconds for them to put the code in. So there are many different ways for them to verify that I do give permission for them to be in the account. If that is not what you're dealing with, it's just you and your own actions that put you into Facebook jail, then hands off, 24 hours, come back in, test out the waters little by little, and you can work your way up to the activity that you're doing on Facebook. If you're still in Facebook jail at the end of 24 hours, wait 3 full days and then go in slowly, little by little, some comments, some messages, and don't do a lot until maybe a few days later. Okay, I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Oh, wait. Before you go, I've got a special invitation for you, so listen up. Join thousands of spiritual women, entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, and business owners in a cozy community to learn effective and aligned strategies to grow and scale your business through organic marketing and so much more. I'm inviting you to join my free community called the Spiritual Women Entrepreneurs to lift one another up in business, spirituality, finances, and emotional support. Visit spiritualwomenentrepreneurs.com. See you on the inside.